To make sure children stay warm this winter. Mount Zion Church is giving away 250 hats and gloves. It's all going to happen Saturday. It'll start at 4 o'clock and will last until 6 p.m. Those while supplies last. Children had to be present with a guardian or a parent. Mount Zion was a recipient of a MERD grant and utilized the funds to offer free hats and gloves to children in the Siouxland community.
Really important for us to embrace the community and really to show the children that we actually want to keep them warm.
And there will also be a community feed during the giveaway. Soups of all kinds, cornbread muffins from Famous Dave's, and by the way, Wilbur, the mascot, will even be there to say hi to the children.
Some food in their belly or the hats and gloves to keep them warm while they're outside. And that really has inspired us as a church. And one of our biggest missions is to embrace the community.
Now, Mount Zion Church is located at 1400 Pierce Street. And Mount Zion also, by the way, invites the community to join them for praise and worship every Sunday at 10:15 a.m.